Hi, Manny Talavera here. Randy and I were talking, and what we decided to do, I'm going to talk to you for a few more minutes about the business navigation for carpet cleaners, 6 steps to 6 figures. But before I actually talk to you about the product, what Randy and I decided we would do is I'm going to actually lay out how to build a marketing plan from scratch. I'm going to walk you through that. It's going to take about 7 to 10 minutes or so. So if you want to get a pencil and a piece of paper, go ahead and grab that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out exactly what you need to do to build a marketing plan. Now before we get into that, in yesterday's video, I laid out the 5 ways to grow a business, and there are only 5 ways. Increase leads. That's getting more people to pick up the phone and give you a call. Increase conversions, getting more of those people to buy. Increase average transaction, which is selling at a higher price point, giving people options at the point of purchase. Increasing frequency of purchase, which is getting in that home twice a year. And the last one is increasing lifetime value, and I can tell you, all of the money is increasing lifetime value, and that is simply all about getting people to buy from you over and over and over again. That is all about building a brand. What I'm going to do now, though, I'm going to lay out the first step in the 6 steps to 6 figures. The first step in the 6 steps to 6 figures is building a marketing plan. And I'm going to walk you through what that's going to look like. Now, the first thing that you need in a marketing plan is you need a dollar goal. So how much money do you want to make in the next 12 months? Now, in this system, we've got a $100,000 goal. So that's our 6 figures. Once you understand how much your goal is, the next thing that you need is you need your average ticket. Now, your average ticket is what your average ticket is when you go out to do your services. When you clean carpet, what is the average price point? You're going to have some that are a little high, you're going to have some that are a little low, but you're going to have an average. Now, this is the thing. If you do not know what your average ticket is, I'm going to tell you how to simply go get that. What you want to do is you want to go back and you want to take every receipt that you have for the last 30 days, every carpet cleaning job. Add all of those receipts up and then divide it by the amount of tickets you have. So I'll give you an example. Let's say you have 20 tickets and you did $6,000 in income. Well, 20 divided by 6,000 is $300. If that was the case, your average price point is going to be $300. So the first thing that you need is your average ticket. In our example here, our average ticket is $250. Once you understand your average ticket, what we need to know now is how many jobs you need to actually make the 100,000. And to get to that number, you divide the amount of your average ticket into the amount of money you want to make. And what happens when you divide 250 into $100,000, you get 400 jobs. So to get to 100,000 at $250 average ticket, you're going to need to do 400 carpet cleaning jobs. I'm going to walk you through some examples here. If your average ticket was $400, you'd need 250 jobs. If your average ticket was $500, you'd need 200 jobs. If your average ticket was $1,000, you need 100 jobs. I mean, that's basically the math there that's going to get you to how many jobs you're going to need. Now, once you determine how many jobs you need, what you want to do is you want to divide that number by 12 and you want to divide it by 50. Because what you want here is you want a monthly goal and you want a weekly goal. And when you divide 400 by 12, you get around 34 jobs. So 34 jobs a month to get to your $100,000 goal. If you divide that number by 50, you get 8 jobs. So that's the number you would need per week to actually make $100,000. So what we've got now is this. We know what our goal is. We know what our average ticket is. We know how many jobs we need to do for the year. We also know how many jobs we need to do per month and per week. The next thing that we're going to look at, and this is extremely important, and a lot of you all don't think about this, is how many jobs do you have right now in the bank, in your database, people who call you over and over and over who you're going to get to clean for. Because this is the thing. There's only 2 types of work you're going to do. You're going to do work for new customers. You're going to do work for old customers. The first thing that we want is we want an estimate of how many people you have in the bank. I'll give you another example of this. Let's say you're going to go out and buy something and it's $5,000. You have $2,000 in the bank. So now you only need $3,000 more to go out and buy that thing that you want to buy. This is the exact same thing. We need 400 customers, but in this example, we've got 100 customers in the bank. 100 people who are likely to buy from us again in the next year. And based on that, now all we need to come up with is 300 new customers. And so when you go to start planning your marketing, rather than planning your marketing to acquire 400 customers, you're planning your marketing to acquire 300 because that's our ultimate goal. Now I'm going to give you some ideas here. First of all, if you're new to the industry, you're not going to have any customers in the bank yet. That's fine. We're going to show you in this system, it's all about lifetime value, getting a customer to buy from you and then selling to that person for year after year after year. Most people in business do this. They market to get a customer, and then they come over here and market to get another customer, and they forget about the person they just sold to. What I teach you is a system of marketing where you get a customer and then you immediately follow up with that person. So I'm going to ask you a question. You know, once a person buys from you, how soon before they buy from you again? What is the average ticket of your customer? When a person buys from you, how soon do you contact them? Do you contact them within 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours? Do you contact them within 30 days? Do you send them a postcard? Do you pick the phone up and give them a call and say, we came out and cleaned your carpets, I want to say thanks. It's all about building lifetime value, and you do that by building a system of marketing where when someone buys from you, within 24 hours, if you're new, you're going to pick the phone up and give them a call and say thanks. You're going to start sending them postcards, emails, letters, direct mail and newsletters, anything that you can send them that keeps that top of mind awareness. And that's what we're talking about here as far as building a system. Because a lot of you have what I call random acts of marketing. So your business is high and then it's low and then you try to market. And then it's high and then it's low again and you try to market again. That's random acts of marketing, and that's the reason your income fluctuates, because you have not built a system of marketing, which is what we teach here. So what we've got here is the basis for a plan. Okay, we know what our goal is. We know what our average ticket is. We know we need 400 jobs for the year. We need 30 for a month or 8 a week. We know we have 100 jobs in the bank. We're focused on picking up 300 more jobs. Now what we do is we build a calendar. This here is January, okay? Now, in my opinion, you should be doing 6 to 8 things per month to get new customers. So in this calendar month, we're going to pass out some flyers, and I tell you several different ways to do this. It's not about you passing them out, it's having other people pass them out. Do a little bit of door-to-door canvassing, knocking on doors and introducing yourself to people. Maybe you got a Valpak ad that you run. And the other thing is you're going to do some database marketing, DBM. Database marketing is contacting those people in your bank, sending them letters, emails, postcards. So you have these 4 strategies, in my opinion, like I said, you should do 6 to 8. And in this program, there are over 30. And I can tell you, a lot of them are free, and a lot of them are also one time. So you do it once and you never have to do it again. But like I said, over 30 marketing strategies in here. And in January or the month you start, this is what your calendar looks like. We know we need 34 jobs for the month, so that's going to be over here. We know we need 8 a week. And this is what we do next. We run our month and we determine if we hit our dollar goal for the month, and we also determine if we hit our new customer goal. We look at all of those factors, so we know where we're at for next month, because we might be playing a little behind the next month and need to make some of that up. Now this is the important part. This here is where you make your money. This here is where you build a multiple 6-figure business. So you figured all this out. You created 4 to 6 to 8 strategies and you tested, you tried these. At the end of the month, each of these get a grade. So we did some flyer advertising and we got 6 new customers. We're going to give that a B. We did some door-to-door canvassing. We got 5 new customers. We're going to give that a B. We did a Valpak ad. We got 8 new customers. We're going to give that an A. We did some database marketing here, and the database marketing got 12 more people to buy from us from our database, and we're going to give that an A. So what happens is each month you grade the marketing that you've done. You give it a grade, and this is what's going to happen. At the end of each month, if you keep track of all of this, in 1 year you're going to know all of the marketing strategies that you do that work really well, and then you're going to know all of the strategies that don't work so well. And what you're going to do is you're going to quit focusing on those things that don't work well. For example, doing door-to-door marketing, right? Going out there, introducing yourself to people. Maybe that doesn't resonate with you and you don't get clients from it. So you know what you do? You drop that from the list. And you know what you do? You take that time and you invest it in other places like the flyer marketing, the database marketing, the Valpak ad. And like I said, we give you 30 different ways to do that. But what I want you to understand from this is very simple. You decide how much money you want to make. You determine how much your average ticket is. You determine how many jobs you need per year. And then you determine how many jobs you need per month and week. Once you have done all of this, the other thing that you're going to do is you're going to do a little bit of future casting. Now, future casting is taking a look at what you did last year in June, July, and August. What you did the year before that in June, July, and August. And if you're new, unfortunately, you're not going to be able to future cast. But in your business, what you're going to have is you're going to have a lot more jobs usually in the summer than you're going to have in the winter. And so what you're going to want to do in some cases is sprinkle these jobs out over a period of time. You're not going to have as many jobs being done in October, November, and December as you do in June, July, and August. So you're going to want to do some future casting there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually walk you through this program one more time. It's called Business Navigation for Carpet Cleaners, 6 Steps to 6 Figures. The first thing I do is I go over with you the 5 ways to grow a business. The next thing we do is we cover the 6 steps to 6 figures. This here is step 1. Build a marketing plan and a marketing calendar, a 1-year plan, and know exactly what it is you're going to start doing to market your business. After we give you that 6 steps to 6 figures, we give you over 30 strategies that you're going to be able to do every month to reach your goals. Now this is the thing. A lot of those strategies are low cost and no cost, and many are one-time strategies. So you do something one time and you get to reap the rewards of that for a long period of time. Like for example, creating a unique selling proposition for your business. When you create a USP, you separate yourself from everyone else out there who's cleaning carpet. You're doing something different than everyone else out there in your marketplace. And we teach you how to create a USP. Now, in addition to getting the 6 steps to 6 figures, the whole business navigation for carpet cleaners, you also get a template. And what this is this is a printable marketing plan and action guide. Everything I've went over here is on the disc. You can actually take this, throw it in your CD-ROM. You can print your whole marketing plan and action guide in about 10 minutes. You can actually take the strategies in this program and put them on the template, and you can actually build yourself a marketing plan and you can take off. Now, in addition to that, Randy and I are actually going to do a teleseminar in about 60 to 90 days, and I think we're talking about actually helping you build your marketing plan while we're on the call with you. So that is another added bonus you're going to get besides the template. And in my opinion, this template is worth everything that you're paying, because once you have this system in place and you know what strategies to use, you quickly start figuring out what works and what doesn't. Remove the things that don't work and you can move forward. And again, a lot of strategies in here, very inexpensive to do. So what you're getting here for the $147, you're getting the business navigation for carpet cleaners, 6 steps to 6 figures. You're getting the printable action guide and marketing plan. You're getting the teleseminar calls. You can jump in the private Facebook group and ask us questions anytime you want. Randy and I are always around. We'll answer your questions about anything in this course, and it all comes to you with a no-holds-barred 90-day money-back guarantee. I can tell you, I think I've sold about 2,000 products and got buyback or something like that. I do not get returns on my content because my content is excellent. It works. In my opinion, if you cannot figure out how to make money from this, it's simply because you're not applying the strategies in the program. There's no question that this content works. I have studied under the biggest marketers in the country. I mean, Dan Kennedy, who Joe Polish learned from. I've been working with GKIC for like 7 years, so I can tell you, again, the content works, but if for some reason you can't figure something out and you just can't figure it out how to make it work for you, we're going to give you your money back, no questions asked. And like I said, I mean, based on this program, the price point at $147, I'm telling you, is temporary. What you need to think about is if your average ticket is $147, you get one new job, it pays for itself. If that person buys twice, you double your money. But in my opinion, people who are fast action takers, in 90 to 120 days, you should at least find 8 to 10 jobs you wouldn't have found before. You're going to make a multiple, probably 10 times your investment here. But Randy and I appreciate you taking a look at the content today. And like I said, go ahead and make this purchase, and we'll see you on the other side. And jump in that Facebook group and let's have a conversation. Thanks a lot.